Again. Hello again. This is Dr. Arnie Shapiro with session 19 of my series, Breathing Easy, Brief Relaxation Techniques for Busy People. We are working with relaxors to induce the relaxation response and counter the stress response. Today's topic is pattern breathing. So we will be referring to relaxor breathing. A quick review of relaxor breathing, in essence, is breathing that is deep, slow, smooth, and rhythmic. When I say that something is pattern breathing, it means we have a plan, we have a pattern of breathing to do, such as the one I just described, to induce the relaxation response. So I'm going to talk about other patterns um, three ways today. And I want to also contrast it with unpatterned breathing. Unpatterned breathing is also pretty common in the meditation world. In Buddhist meditation, the instruction is to have bare attention for your breathing, to be a passive observer, to not be influencing the breathing, but to be attending it as it occurs. I will call that unpatterned breathing. Pattern breathing is, like I described, on purpose, deep, slow, smooth, and rhythmic. So you got a plan involved there. So I'm going to give you let's say a blatant example of pattern breathing first, and then two other examples. The blatant example is a technique we've already covered before. It's called Lamaze breathing. It's a 1 minute technique. It has a deep breath in through the nose, a deep breath out through the mouth, and then a hold of the breath for 4 whole seconds. So it's in for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. That's 12 seconds. 5 breaths is a minute. This was invented by Dr. Lamaze to help women and their partners prepare for childbirth. So here's a quick review of Lamaze breathing, basic breathing. So it's an inhale through the nose of a count of 4, an exhale through the mouth with a windy sound count of 4, and then a hold of the breath in the out position, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth windy, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale nose, exhale mouth, hold, 2, 3, 4. Fourth breath, exhale, hold, 2, 3, 4. Final breath, and then bring the breath back to normal. So I would call that a big bold technique. It has a long hold. It is a very effective technique. One of the big advantages of it is the holding of the breath a third of the time is a prevention of hyperventilation. The other big advantage is since you're holding in the out position, you would never do that in normal circumstances. So you have to pay attention better to the technique to keep on the part of the technique that you are. You must keep your mind on the technique so your mind can't wander. A major advantage. Okay, so now we'll go on to more subtle holds. So a simple hold pattern that I could tell you at this time is an in-breath of 4, a hold of 1, an exhale of 4, a hold of 1 second, an inhale of 4 seconds, an exhale. So let's do 3 of those. So we're going to start the inhale Inhale through the nose. Hold, and then exhale through the nose or mouth. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. So again, with the built-in holds, it keeps your mind on what you're doing and your mind is less likely to wander, a major advantage. The final technique I would like to go over with you today is called the complete breath. It's from ancient yoga. It's also known as Ujjayi, Ujjayi. It's also known as the three-part breath. And the three parts involve the abdomen, the lower ribs, and the upper ribs. So I'm going to sit back a little bit to show you can see my abdomen because I'm going to be pointing to it. Now, I can point to my upper abdomen, but my hands will be actually aiming at my lower abdomen. So we will start the breath with the lower abdomen expanding. The first in-breath is expand the lower abdomen for a second or two, and then follow it with expanding the lower ribs, and then expanding the upper ribs. And we will reverse it on the exhale. We will contract the upper ribs, contract the lower ribs, contract the abdomen. So let's start the next breath. Then exhale. Abdomen in, abdomen out, lower ribs out, upper ribs expand, opposite, upper ribs contract, lower ribs contract, abdomen contracts. We could smooth it out. Abdomen, lower ribs, upper ribs. You might notice that I'm doing a whisper breath at the same time. That is often part of Ujjayi. It's as if I was whispering, but my mouth can be closed if I'm breathing through my nose. So you'll hear the whisper sound now. So that is complete breath, Ujjayi, with or without the whisper breath. It too keeps your mind on what you're doing. Your mind is less likely to wander if you do this kind of breathing. So these are pattern breathings that are especially helpful to relaxation response without the mind wandering. And so please practice those and take care, and I'll see you next time.